Life just destroys something to create something. It's a cycle. When you understand that, you start to appreciate everything. My name is Hasi. I was born January 18th, 1994. My mom is Turkish, my father is Libyan. I lived most of my life going between Libya and Turkey. At 2011, there was a civil war at Libya. We were stuck in that civil war. Me, my brother, and my mom, and my father was in another city. My brother wanted to stay and become part of the rebel against Gaddafi. I talked with her. I said, like, you're either gonna sacrifice both of your sons or you're gonna at least have one. Then under the pressure, and since it's the last ship, she had to do it. And so me and my mother were on boat for almost 2 weeks to Turkey. The capacity of the boat was 500, but there's at least 1,200 people. Every morning we just had rice until we arrived to Turkey. We had to build our life from scratch, but for 6 months we didn't know anything about my father or my brother. Somehow all of us survived. I think that's really fascinating. A lot of people think of death as something bad. I personally believe that we evolve our soul through the process that we go through on Earth. And when we die, it's our next journey. So whenever I hear about death and whatsoever, it never scares me. I feel like if everyone knew what's going to happen, it would kind of lose that interesting edge of life. Like, it would be boring, kind of. I'm bisexual, and I grew up in a Muslim cultures. And I remember when I was younger, every time I see something like related to that, I was curious, but I didn't understand it. I would be like, it's just like, that's terrible, that's bad and whatsoever. The more I knew about myself and discovered that I actually can be into guys as well, just like girls, I start to understand and tolerate more. And when you're tolerant with a person, you're just confident about your beliefs. Something that you hate is sometimes who you are, and that's why you hate it so much. I think the worst thing is thinking what others think of you. That's the worst thing. It just makes you into this mold of thing that you're not. It's just like a piece of puzzle that doesn't fit that last piece, where you're just like forcing it, like enter, this is it, and you're trying to cut at the edges and everything. I didn't belong to that puzzle. Life is short. It's not worth fighting, arguing, and it's so much easier when you communicate each other's feelings. Beautiful friendships, relationships grow out of that tolerance. Happy birthday to everyone who was born at January 18th. You guys are the best.
Thank you for watching. We're uploading an episode every single day featuring a different person. Please like, share, and subscribe. We really appreciate your support.